So if you just dump one of those yogurts right in here.
There was a time when Gay Campbell wondered if her husband David would ever get back home to Carlisle. He had just ended his run as a tech company CEO when he took off for Thailand. It was 2004, and a deadly tsunami had killed hundreds of thousands of people. The devastation was massive, and Campbell, who had spent years focused on expanding uses for the internet, realized he could help.
The tsunami was the worst natural disaster that had occurred in my lifetime. And I thought, who else will think of using the internet from the middle of a disaster?
He connected with locals and then connected to the world. He set up a website highlighting the needs in just one village. The response was immediate.
When volunteers saw the website and would say, I'm coming next week, what did you need? We might say, bring 2 chainsaws with you, so that we had this flow of stuff coming in and people. And the group went from 20 to 40 to 80 in the first several weeks.
He had harnessed the goodwill of people who wanted to do something in the wake of disaster. It was the beginning of All Hands, a nonprofit that in the last decade has connected 30,000 volunteers to communities ravaged by tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes.
This wonderful woman was in Haiti, and we were helping her rebuild her home.
Images of disaster survivors, volunteers, and family create a single collage, a showcase of David Campbell's legacy.
How many countries are represented here?
Probably a dozen.
There will be more disasters and more people who want to help.
Hello! Hi, everybody. Hey.
Campbell wants to make sure All Hands is there to make the connection. This is the first group of All Hands Fellows. They've served as volunteers. Now they're receiving intense disaster relief training.
It's just sort of fun to think of it as, a trip around the world, but to help somebody.
They'll lead volunteers building schools in earthquake-ravaged Nepal and cleaning out flood-damaged homes in Detroit. Campbell hopes some will be among the next generation to continue All Hands' work rebuilding communities and renewing hope.
When you're in a community, when 100 people have come to help you like that, you really realize the world knows about your pain and cares enough about it to do something about it.
Disaster can impact anyone. David Campbell created a way for anyone to help. Stephanie Leiden, WGBH News.